Once upon a time, in the heart of the vast savannah, there lay a small village named Tambaiko. Tambaiko was nestled between rolling hills and dense forest, with a river winding like a silver serpent through its fertile lands. The village thrived on its bountiful harvest, and the people lived in harmony with nature. Yet, even in this idyllic place, life was not always kind. At the edge of the village stood a humble hut made of clay and thatch. Inside this modest dwelling lived Nia, a widow of many sorrows. Nia's husband, Kofi, had been a skilled hunter, known for his bravery and kindness. But one fateful day, he ventured too deep into the forest and never returned. Some said he was taken by a lion. Others whispered that the spirits of the forest had claimed him for their own. Whatever the truth, Nia was left alone to raise their two young children, Amora and Tay. The years had not been kind to Nia. Her once strong hands were calloused from endless toil, and her eyes, once bright as the morning sun, were dimmed by grief and worry. Yet, she loved her children fiercely and worked tirelessly to provide for them. She tilled the small patch of land behind their hut, gathering whatever meager crops the dry soil would yield. But the earth had grown stubborn, and the rains had become scarce. Hunger often lingered like an unwelcome guest in their home. Despite her struggles, Nia never lost her spirit. She had a voice that could rival the song of the nightingale, and her lullabies often soothed the villagers on restless nights. Her songs carried the pain of her loss, the hope for a better tomorrow, and the unyielding strength of a mother's love. The villagers admired her resilience, but admiration did not fill her children's bellies. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, Nia sat outside her hut, weaving a basket. Amora and Tay played nearby, their laughter a rare but cherished sound. Her basket forgotten, and took a hesitant step forward. "Mama, where are you going?" Tay asked, clutching her skirt. "Stay here with your sister," Nia instructed. "I'll be back soon." Guided by the mysterious song, Nia entered the forest, her bare feet treading softly on the cool earth. The trees whispered secrets to one another, their leaves rustling in the twilight. The melody grew louder, leading her to a towering baobab tree. Its gnarled branches stretched skyward as if seeking the heavens, and its massive trunk seemed to pulse with life. "Who sings such a sorrowful tune?" Nia called out, her voice trembling. To her astonishment, the baobab spoke. "It is I, the spirit of the baobab." The tree said, its voice deep and resonant. "Why do you wander alone, child of the savannah?" Nia fell to her knees, her hands trembling. "Oh, great spirit, I am but a poor widow. My children and I are starving, and I do not know how to save them. Your song drew me here, and I beg for your help." The baobab's leaves rustled as if sighing. "You are brave to come here, Nia," it said. "Your heart is pure, and your love for your children is true. I shall help you, but my help comes at a price." "Anything," Nia whispered. "I will pay any price to save my children." The baobab's bark began to glow, and a small opening appeared at its base. From within, the spirit emerged, a figure made of light and shadow. "Both ethereal and imposing, I will grant you a gift," the spirit said. "A seed that, when planted, will grow into a tree bearing fruits unlike any other. These fruits will nourish your family and bring prosperity to your village. But you must guard the tree with your life, for it will attract those who seek to exploit its power." The spirit placed a shimmering seed in Nia's hand. "Remember," it said, "the strength of the tree comes from the purity of your heart. Tend to it with love, and it will never fail you." With that, the spirit retreated into the baobab, and the forest fell silent once more. Clutching the seed, Nia hurried back to her children. She planted the seed in the fertile soil near their hut, watering it with tears of hope and desperation. By morning, the seed had sprouted into a sapling, and within days, it grew into a majestic tree laden with golden fruits. The fruits were unlike anything the villagers had ever seen. Their sweet aroma filled the air, and their taste was said to heal the sick and strengthen the weary. Word of Nia's miraculous tree spread, and soon, people from neighboring villages came to trade for the fruits. Nia's life transformed overnight. She built a new home for her children and shared her bounty with the villagers. Ensuring no one went hungry, but prosperity often attracts envy. One day, a wealthy merchant named Jabari arrived in Tambaiko. He was known for his greed and cunning, and his eyes gleamed with desire when he saw the golden fruits. "Sell me your tree, widow," Jabari demanded, his voice oily. "Name your price, and I shall pay it." Nia shook her head. "The tree is not for sale. It is a gift from the spirits, meant to feed the hungry and heal the sick." Jabari's face darkened. "Foolish woman," he sneered. "You will regret this." That night, Jabari returned with a band of men, intent on stealing the tree. But as they approached, the tree's branches began to sway violently, though there was no wind. The ground trembled, and a deep voice boomed, "You dare to harm what is sacred." The men froze in terror as the spirit of the baobab emerged. With a wave of its hand, the spirit turned Jabari and his men into stone, their greed immortalized for all to see. The villagers, awed by the power of the tree and the spirit's protection, vowed to guard it alongside Nia. Years passed, and the tree continued to bless the village. Amora and Te grew into kind and wise adults, carrying their mother's legacy of love and resilience. Andonia's hair turned silver with age, her voice never lost its strength. She sang beneath the tree every evening, her songs a reminder of the power of a pure heart and the blessings that come from selfless love. And so, the tale of Nia and the spirit of the baobab lived on, a story told around campfires and in the glow of lanterns, inspiring generations to come. Please, as you are watching, do not forget to like, subscribe and follow for more.